We talking about practice, not a game, not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that? And we talking about practice.
Best believe that I'm top 3. The only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Put me anywhere of and they wonder it's not me. It's beef, we strut a nigga block, that's chopped cheese. No peace, the butterfly sting him, that's Ali. You reach, I teach him with the handle, that's Kyrie. Machines you hook like a Roman, that's IV. You a sheep, I'm a go, it's a difference, so watch me. You weak, all hooks, no punches, so block these. They mock me, I just show them how it goes. Try to stomach this thug life. They brain got the nose, bandana on the grip. All heads coming out the foe. Connected from Cali to New York, niggas, so let it go. Made for this, nigga, I eat bars and drink flows. Thinking you woke into your third eye peephole. Line for line, this shit too easy, it's like a free throw. Mastered the game too early, this bitch a cheat code. It ain't a game, these niggas lame, they bring a shame. If I'm with an officer, it's a number in his name. We ain't the same, you want the easy pass, tell him change his lane. Shit, I've been through the fire, you can't stand the rain, take an aim. Tell him runner, he can try his best. Drive a car named after me, that's why I'm in the vet. Laugh at these niggas once again and I ain't break a sweat. Number 1 at everything I do, that's why I'm one west. The Lord is not the God of the dead, so when I die, coming back for my spot, so forever I'm top 3. Just tell him to watch this, janitor with the mop stick. You gon' need a defensive lineman to block this. On point when I bomb shit, 10 for 10 I do not miss. I'm barking with a full bulldog, it is not mixed. They can see that my mind's sick, I don't write, I find shit. I don't like it, then I'll switch. If I touch it, it's diamond. Tell a bitch that I'm God sent. It ain't because my kicks is built like 5'6", 5'7" is my bitch. Dangerous, high risk. I lose it, get another one. You think I'm talking about a girl? I'm talking about another gun. We here now? Hey, look, it is what it is now. We don't fuck with the house niggas. We burn the crib now. I'm ahead now, and I hope they can hear now. I don't care if you think it's it, nigga. I don't fear clowns. Silences make it sound like raindrop. That's a quiet storm. Get the job done in the view and get fired on. If you niggas standing for nothing, what you dying for? If you put real with real, that's how I was born. Walking this bitch ready for war. I'm in riot form. I want these niggas to see me flex. That's why I am armed. I shouldn't live in the crib, nigga. I should buy a farm to go through this shit so effortless. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3. Best believe that I'm top 3. Only thing is I'm not 2 and I'm not 3.
Backstage.
Yeah, nigga. Fake ass nigga.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about?
If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade just line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the niggas wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the starter and I show her. She could never get a priest hoeing. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jewelry. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. Yeah, that sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade just line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. Soft coast shit, we bout it. UPK too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim.
order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I was talking his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Ball like a close combat. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked. Loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy? You be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy. Think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Walk for every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Backstage.
Alright, Shalom Akim, Yahweh Hashem Shakatah, Yahweh Shemalatah, Hashem Shai for the sisters. First and foremost, you hear me good?
Can't.
Christ, most high in Christ. So far, I got Officer Alban. Give him a hand. You know what I mean? I got Panya, give him a hand as well. You know, we got all the brothers in the class, give them a hand. I got the sisters as well, the Aqua family, getting me, so give them a hand also. So again, with the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under commanding General Yohana. And from 1969, we've been teaching the truth according to the Bible, that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the real Israelites. So lucky bird, my sister. Yeah. Right. So we got classes Monday at 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW, 7 o'clock to 9. Make sure you watch that. The first one on Monday will be the law class, where Officer Mawasa and the Officer Ariana will break it down for you, man. Any law you need to know, any law you're not sure on, we'll let you know the rules about being born in this family. There's rules to being a black man. There's rules to being born to a black family. And we teach them rules in the ISUPK. Every Tuesday as well, we have the Brotherhood class live from Manchester, Officer Tazarpwan and Officer Hakayan, 7 to 9. Make sure you watch that as well. Every Wednesday, we have the history class by Officer Dongabar at 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW. Make sure you come to that, learn the history. Did a powerful class yesterday on King James, man. The thing was Sucker, bro, you call me. Call the brother there. Sucker, you call me.
Yeah, I was outside knocking.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry, my bad. Brother called me. We're outside playing the music, banging. He couldn't hear us. I apologize. Take the counsel. I'm in the rain, so lucky, but I apologize. My bad. I'm trying. But so lucky. Yeah. Then we got Thursday scripture breakdown class 394 Lodge Road, B18 5PW, 7 to 9. Make sure you come to that. Also, make sure you contact the school on 079-607-46784. So lucky, I can forget the Friday class as well, which is the Lasha one Kodash. Watch that online as well. Contact us on 079-607-46784, and we'll give you the link for the class where you can participate, join in, get involved, the whole 9 as well. So if you want to be involved in the Lasha one Kodash, Rabban, do they need a camera or letter? Is it better? Is it you rather the camera?
It's better to have the camera on, but of course, if they have reasons, they can't have the camera on. That's to worry.
Okay, so Rabban would rather your camera, but if not, you can still participate and join in. Man, you'll be vetted, obviously. We don't allow anybody in, but you come through, send the alphabet. You can, participate the whole 9. Also, every Monday and every Thursday, 6 o'clock on ISUPK UK TikTok, we got real life revelations, man. You know what I mean? So all the things going on in the black community, you know what I mean? Officer Alba will be breaking that down, man. Listen, you go get yourself deprogrammed, man. Come learn about what the UPK is breaking down, man. Come learn about what's going on in the media around you. Come on, we teach you all in the UPK. You won't get that nowhere else, man. We won't get no fake Israelite group, man. No church, man. They ain't breaking down nothing. They teach you, man, how to sing and dance and bang the tambourine, man. They ain't teaching, man, nothing, man. And also, we got On The Ends as well, which is our podcast, which is every Friday, 9 to 11. Make sure you watch that as well. And the Sabbath service as well on a Saturday. So with that, Any also make sure you pay tithes as well. With that, any questions? Any questions? What's this?
Can't remember.
Sorry, Alban. I'll get to you next.
So,
No,
okay,
sure.
like precepts for how like men and women sit separately.
Come again?
Is there any precepts for like when how in class men and women sit separately?
All right, give me the sister asked any precepts why men and women in class sit separately. Give me 1 Corinthians 14 and 40, if you could. And shalom to everyone in the chat as well. Salakia, you know what I mean, to Ahawaba, Sharapah, Kayala, you know what I mean, to Wada for coming through, Father for listening. Also, if you got any questions as well, your sister got any questions, just make sure you hit them to me right now. All right, we'll get into it. So we'll be 1 Corinthians 14 and 40.
Come on. So the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 40. Let all things be done decently and in order.
There you go. And that's why we have women on one side and men on the other side. Because everything's done decently and in order, man. We ain't got this man's woman sitting down with this man and this man's wife mixed up with this man. And everyone is just, unorganized and disheveled. We have everything done decently and in order, man. Why? Because the Bible says so. That's why women sit on one side, men sit on one side. That's why we got rank, we got officers, troopers, captains, generals. This man reports to this man. When you don't do things in decent, in order, everything's in disarray.
Right.
There's no brother in the school that is the same rank. Nobody in the school. You see 2 brothers. Someone got to take orders for that brother. There'll be 10 brothers, and there's always one person in charge. Take one brother away, there's 9. Still someone in charge. You narrow it down to 2. There's one brother. They have the same rank. One brother was raised up before that brother. There's always someone in charge. Always someone that says, you know what? I know what we're gonna do. There's never a case where what we're gonna do. And likewise, even in the school, we're so organized. Women sit on one side, men sit on another side too, man. That's how organized we are. That's the reason why women sit on one side and men sit on another side. That's the reason why we got rank, order, proportion, let all things done decently and in order. That's why you all put your hand up. That's a question. Man ain't shouting over each other. Do things in turn because everything must be in order. The Bible is all about civilization and doing things properly. That's the reason why. And also the other precepts that say that man is the head of the household and man's given the ordained to rule and so forth. That's one of the main reasons everything's done properly and in order. So women don't teach, men teach. They have an order to things. But we don't have a woman teaching and a man can teach like in the Christian church. We have an order. We have a way how things are supposed to be. You feel me? Just like the monks, you would never see a Catholic monk woman, or you never see a Catholic. The Pope would never be a woman. They got order. We got order also. You feel me? Sorry, sis.
Yeah.
Oh, Sluggy, is it the captain that's froze? I thought it was me.
Yeah. I'm just checking as well.
Yeah. I just see the Zappa move. I was like, oh.
I thought it was my internet because it's messing about still.
Yeah, same.
God. All right. Yeah. All right. We'll just wait for Captain to come on. Oh, so like, what was Captain just talking about just now? Men and women being separate and stuff like that, and order, right? Mm-hmm. So everyone's got order in the UPK. You understand? We run by order in the heavens. You understand? The Lord has order in the heavens. All right, where the Most High is, where Christ is with the angels. You understand? There's order and there's rank. All right, amongst the angels there's rank. Christ and God is not the same. The Most High outranks Christ. You understand? So it's the Most High, then it's Christ, the angels. That's the order in heaven. All right. Like the Bible says, it shall be as in heaven, it shall be in earth as it is in heaven. That's the same thing that the Lord requires. The Lord requires order in the earth. And right now, because the wicked is in the earth, taking things out of all order. You understand? That's why when Christ makes his second return, is going to put everything back in order. All right.
Most high God for Father for that. Like I said, there's always one brother that takes over, man. There's always one brother that the next highest ranking man will take over, man. That's what you saw. You know, it's lucky, but that intake kind of cut. But it's up on to go over, man. It's lucky, sis.
Yeah, I was saying, you're saying that IOIC, they separate the women and men because like they can get distracted by the women. Is that something that like?
No, them purple guys got no control, man. They can't be themselves. So lucky. Any other questions? Oh, sorry. I guess. Yeah. Go on, Rob, man.
That was my connection. Now I was just gonna say, like, even the sister mentioned the, you know, not the purple sodomite group. You know, they have the men and women separate, like even on their feast diet, in a whole different room. That's not about being decent order. They have that so the men can dance however they want to dance. You know, you have Big Frida, you know, dancing in that sort of way. That's why they fully separate the men and women. You know, but we just, you know, separate the order.
Like they're just weirdos, man.
Right.
Like we know a man should dress after women, but Muslims put on the whole garb. There's people that got their own, you know, just weird, can't control themselves. Man. You know what I mean? We know a woman comes in here, she got a husband, you stay away from her, but you can say shalom, man, shalom, keep it cool, keep cordial.
Mm-hmm.
But then, man, they got such sexual demons and lust. They can't even bear to look at a woman, man. They can't bear to see her fingernails, like they gotta cover up and mask up the whole night. When it comes to that, that's something wrong with you, man. There gotta be some cut-off point. Like we know a woman should just modest and cover her breasts and cover, you know, cover her back and all the type of things there. But there's gotta be a point where at this point it's just you, man. You're a woman, you know, just like a ninja, and you're still, I gotta put in the other room, I can't deal with man's hair. At this point it's you, man. Come on, man. Something got to give, man. So luck, yeah. What is
So come back to the other.
No, sweat. Go on, brother. What?
No,
On topic.
No, yeah, on the topic.
Go on.
I was gonna say that in the world, I went to a Muslim wedding, and they separate the rooms, so men be on one side and women on the other side. We in the same place, but they put a big, like, something in the middle of women on that side and men are on that side.
A lot of times because they can't control themselves. They can't control themselves.
Weird,
They feel like, oh my god, I can't look at a woman. I can't be next to her. Perfume drive me crazy. They can't conduct themselves as a woman. She's attractive, but you know, I don't know her yet. You know what I mean? She come to learn. Maybe that's cool, man. You know, we'll see. She might court me later on. It's cool. They can't conduct themselves. They go crazy. That's what it is, man. At the same topic, yeah.
Because it's kind of strange because she said that they do it because they don't want to be distracted by like younger women and how they look.
So
their eyes. I didn't know if that was because I heard it in the church too about.
Oh yeah, they can't conduct themselves. We honestly know that's what it is. That a man shouldn't be alone with a man's woman or alone with a woman because he might have sex with her if he's caught in there. We know that, man. But some of these men got no control, man. So they put the woman in the long sheets, the long this, because they can't be the same woman because they got no control. So, like, what's the question here? Go on, the question.
Yes.
Go on.
Wondering why did Jesus weep for Lazarus, but then when John got beheaded, he didn't show the same sort of emotion for John? I was just wondering.
Give me this chapter and verse. Give me Lazarus 1 verse, Salakia. I think he cries for Lazarus because everyone had no faith. Get that scripture for me.
Okay, John chapter 11, verse 35.
John 11, 35. Keep me going.
If I go 34.
Go on.
And said, where have ye laid him? And said unto him, Lord, come and see. Verse 35. Jesus wept. Then said the Jews, how he loved him.
Come on.
And some of them said, could not this man which opened the eyes of the blind have caused that even this man should not have died?
Right. I think there's a chapter that explains why he cried. I think he cried because of the lack of faith. Let me see if it's the same one.
So,
1 second to that one. Bear with me. Hold that. Give me Mark 9:24. Mark 9:23. If it's the same account, because some accounts are vague, some accounts explain more. Hold me. Well, give me Mark 9:23. If it's the same one, I know Christ cried because of lack of faith.
Mark 9, verse 23.
Go on, read it. Yeah, go on.
Mark chapter 9, verse 23. Jesus said unto him, if thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believeth.
No, that's not someone else. Go back to where you were. Go back to where you were, John. That's something else. This is Christ exercise the demon out of somebody, or get the demon out of somebody, cast the demon out of somebody. So luck, yeah. Go back to where you were.
John 11, verse 35. Jesus wept. Then said the Jews, behold how he loved him.
There you go. So Jesus wept. And he's saying why he wept. He's saying, oh, look, he loved him. Meaning what? Christ loved Lazarus. Lazarus, I believe, is Martha's brother. Christ knew Martha and he knew Lazarus too. So when Lazarus died, he cried like anyone would die, like anyone would cry. You know someone that passed away, you cried. And he cried so much that there's guys and brothers like, boy, he must have loved him, man. Oh, how he loved him. Look at him crying, man. Just like, you know how black people are, man. Oh, God. You see a black man crying at a funeral. Black man would jump in the grave, on the coffin, jump in there, start bawling, going mad. You know, we was called cowballing back in the day. So Christ knew Lazarus and cried for him. So he's asked, why did Christ cry for him and not for John?
Not for John.
Go to the one you want in John.
I believe it's John chapter 14, verse 12.
You go, read that for me.
And his disciples came and took up the body and buried it and went and told Jesus. Then when Jesus heard of it, he departed thence into a ship unto a desert place apart. And when the people had heard of it, they followed him on foot out of the cities. And Jesus went forth and saw a great multitude and was moved with compassion towards them, and he healed their sick.
Okay, so you don't say why he didn't cry. He probably did. He probably did. It's not documented. But it looks like here, a lot of times as well, Christ, when you read this in context, Christ is busy. Christ is at work. When you're at work, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, let me tell you something, man. They ain't no time to cry, man. Ain't no time to cry. That could be the reason why. I can find out for you. It probably just ain't documented. But when you read here, it says Christ went to the multitude and got busy, went to work, had a job to do, went healing. That could be the reason why. Hold where you at. Let me get a preset for that. Bro, if you could, give me a Luke. Go on.
It's lucky I don't. Where's the at now? I was just trying to find it.
Well, John what? 15.
Matthew chapter 14, verse 12.
Matthew 14 and 12.
Yeah.
Someone get me Luke 9 and 59.
Luke 9, verse 59. And he said unto another, follow me.
So this is Christ. Christ is starting his ministry, starting his work, and he's seeing brothers in the ends, seeing brothers in the ghetto, and he's looking at him, sizing them up, and go, you know what? That man looks like he'll be a good soldier, you know. You know what? That man got potential. And he saw a man called, I think it was Andrew? It was Andrew or Peter. And he said to him, yo, follow me. Come on.
But he said, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father.
And this man said, Lord, I don't mind. Lord means sir. Like, yes, sir, I don't mind, but let me bury my father first, man. I gotta take care of this funeral real quick, man. Come on.
Jesus said unto him, let the dead bury their dead.
And Christ said, let the dead bury the dead, man. Meaning what? We ain't got time to cry right now. We're busy right now. We got to go out there and help black people. Go out there and build this kingdom, man. So that could be the reason why Christ didn't cry. When it comes to the work of the Lord, we got time to cry and mourn and be at a funeral sad. We got work to do. Christ told, who Christ talking to here? Is Andrew? Skim reading for me, please, brother. Let me know who's talking to you.
But go thou and preach the kingdom of God.
No, skim it up above. Find out who Christ talking to. Just skim it. Is it Andrew or Peter or something like that? Should say Saul, brother. Simon?
I think it's James and John.
So he saw James and John and they asked him, sir, I don't mind following you, but let me bury my dad first. And Christ said, nah, we got time to cry, man. And that's the reason why Christ didn't cry for John. When you read, Christ found out John died, and then straight away, what did Christ do? Heal the sick. Started helping people. He had no time to cry, man. Just like in this truth, we're brothers. All of us are brothers, and you're going to learn it too. We're brothers, man, in this war, man. We're going out to camp and doing classes. And guess what? People don't know this, but we got our own personal problems, man. You think class don't keep because I got rent to pay, or because, you know, the landlord says 2 months back, or because some woman left, or because some kids talking about you don't love me no more. You gotta move forward, man. And you got time to cry. So lucky your brothers need you, man. You got any job, you don't knock her, you don't go to McDonald's in the morning for your egg McMuffin, and you go, yeah, sorry guys, just shopping open. What happened? The manager said that, you know, he caught his wife cheating, so therefore we got open. Nah, that shit's in the back, man. Work has to be done. You don't see Tony Blair saying, so I can't remember. You call it steer car, what's it, steer car, man. What's it again? Yeah. Kia Starmer, sorry. So I can't run the country no more. Had a bad day. It has to run, man. And likewise, Christ had a job to do. And that's what Christ told his own disciple, man. Imagine you got people read this and don't get it. You know, oh, Christ had buried, let the dead bury their dead. This is a man's dad, you know. Told him how to tie shoelaces. Taught him how to be a man. Taught him how to shave and play football. And now he's dead, I can't even bury him, I can't even cry for him because we're too busy. That takes a lot of commitment, man. And that's the level Christ was at. Christ was like, yeah, go bury him and cry and come back later. Christ was a soldier, man. So we got time for that. Do anyone know what it means for let the dead bury the dead? Go on, sis.
Like people in the world are dead, like spiritually dead. So it means like let me family and that bury.
That's what Christ meant. The dead. Let's bring it out. Let me prove it. Salakia. Let's show you what it means to be dead. Brother, give me Proverbs 21:16.
Proverbs 21, verse 16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding.
So the man that wandereth out of the way of understanding. So meaning you got understanding. What's the understanding? Understanding of this Bible. You understand what to eat and what not to eat, how to dress or how not to dress, what woman to have sex with. You wander out of the way of understanding. You leave it alone. What's that called in the ISUPK? It's called leaving the truth. And the Bible goes, any man like that, any man that wanders out of the way of understanding, any man that leaves the truth, any man that goes back into the world, wants to eat pork again, crab again, prostitutes again, come on,
shall remain in the congregation of the dead.
And that man should remain in the congregation of the dead. The Bible calls him dead. He's physically alive, but to God, he's dead. He's not living. He's not alive. The Bible calls, like, have you seen a man saying, listen, man, have you seen a man, two men arguing, and they go, listen, you're dead, man. Meaning, you're not dead right now, but when I finish you, like, basically, you're a dead man walking. That's how God considers your life. You're eating pork. He considers you a man that's not even living life. The way you live is the way of death.
Right.
That's what Christ meant by let the dead bury the dead. I mean, not physically dead, but them people out there not keeping the law, your family members in the church, in the mosque, let them take care of that, man. Let them bury your dad, man. Me and you got a job to do. That's what Christ meant. Someone give me Baruch, I think Baruch 301 or Baruch 401. Someone give me that in their pocket for. Anybody quickly, Baba Kushar? Come on.
Come on, so Baruch chapter 4 and verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God.
There you go. This Bible right here, this is the book of the commandments of God. This is the rules, man. These are the rules on how to live your life. This right here is the book of the commandments of God. Come on.
And the law that endureth forever.
And the law that endures forever. It's not something that, people say, that was for a dispensation of time. That was for then. That was in the past. The Bible goes, no, this law will last forever, man. Meaning what? It's 2024 and you still can't eat pork. It's 2024, you still can't eat lobster. It's 2024, you have two men still can't lie down. Come on.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
What's the problem with that? How do we know it's like talking about literal life? I don't want you to answer it, Al, but I don't want you to answer it to that one. How do we know it's like talking about literal life, heart beating? How do we know it's like talking about physical life? Go on, sis.
Because it says all those that keep it, so if you keep it, you have to be alive.
There you go. All those that keep it shall come to life. For you to keep the law, you must already be alive. The Bible says if you keep the law, you get life. You heard Tupac say, yeah, I'm living, man. I'm living good. How many people say, yeah, I'm living? Of course you're living. We're all living. But to really be alive means to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. A man in the gutter eating crab, pork, shrimp, and that, he ain't living, man. He's alive, but he ain't living. Smoking weed, having sex with anything moving. The Lord sees his life as a disgusting life, as an abomination. He's not living like, not looking like, that's not a life to be living. But a man that keeps commandments, that man's alive, man. He's living. He's really living. Come on.
But such as leave it shall die.
And such that leave it. What's that called when you leave it? Leave the truth, man. Them same commandments, the same book of law, those that leave it are dead, according to God. They're not alive, man. They're dead. This is why when the Bible said, when God said that Adam would die that same day, but Adam lived to 900 years old. This is what it's talking about, man. Adam wasn't physically dead, he spiritually died. He was in the eyes of the Lord, he wasn't living. Life he was living wasn't a life worth living, man. Someone drop that now. Give me one more before we move on. Give me Hosea 13:1. Hosea 13:1, Baba Kushar.
Hosea 13:1.
Come on.
When Ephraim spake, trembling, he exalted himself in Israel. but when he offended in Baal, he died.
There you go. So it said Ephraim, when you know about a bit of history, the kingdom was split in two. Ephraim was wicked, and Ephraim started to, offend the Lord with what? Serving Baal, man. And the Lord said when Ephraim started to offend with serving Baal, he died. So you read that, oh shit, Ephraim died. The whole tribe of Ephraim died. Let's find out how they died. Come on.
And when they sin more and more and have made...
No, read that properly. Read it again. Put the top, nice and slow.
When Ephraim spoke trembling, he exalted himself in Israel.
There you go. So when you read the history, Israel said, we're not going to celebrate. We're not going to serve Judah. We're not going to go down to Israel and keep the Passover. We're going to keep it here. They exalted themselves in Israel above everybody. When you read the history, you learn about that. Come on.
But when he offended in Baal...
And Ephraim offended in Baal. They offended the Lord by serving Baal. That's what it means by offended in Baal. For anyone that don't know, Baal was a god of them times. Like today, who's the god of today? Allah. Haile Selassie. Hinduism. Of that time, they had a god called Baal. Of that time, they had a god called Asherah in Easter. That was a god of back then. And Ephraim started to serve Baal. Come on.
But when he offended Baal, he died.
And Ephraim offended the Lord by serving Baal, and he died. So you'll read that and think, oh shit, Ephraim died. He literally passed away. He died. He dropped dead. Let's find out how he died. Come on.
And now they sin more and more.
So hold on. It said now they sin more and more. If you're dead, you can't sin. If you're dead, how are you going to sin? The Bible goes, they died, and now they sin more and more. They left the truth. They stopped keeping their commandments, and now they're getting worse. Worse and worse. That's why it means to be dead according to the Bible in some contexts, man. So go back to where we were. Anybody in Matthew? Go back to where we were in Matthew. Was it Matthew or Mark? Boom, boom, boom. It was
14:12.
That's the one. Give me Luke. It was Luke 9 and 60. Luke 9 and 60. Someone get me that one.
We say Luke 9 and what?
16. Shalom to Matthew. Shalom to Hadassah. Adolphus Lass. Also got in here as well. We got the sister Princess Nazam, Anya, Most High in Christ. Read that, Baba Kusha.
Book of Luke, chapter 9, verse 16.
60.
Oh,
60.
Jesus said unto him, let the dead bury their dead.
And there you go. These man saying, listen, Christ, man, let me bury my dad first. I'll be right with you, man. Let me just bury him off, give him a good send off. And Christ said, nah, man. Let your grandma take care of that, man. Your grandma in church with a big hat, let her take care of that, man. She take care of that. Let your cousins, man, that are all up in the mosque, let them take care of that, man. Let your brother that's all up in the church, let him take care of that. Let the dead take care of that, man. We got a job to do. Anyone knows the laws. Any man that goes to a funeral is unclean for 7 days, and Christ did not have that kind of time, man. He needed to get his men rock and rolling straight away. And he told them, let the dead bury the dead. You know what? And that's why people call their sons what? James and John to this day, man. These are righteous, honorable brothers, man. That rode with Christ so much that they didn't see their dad. They didn't see their dad for the final time. Could have rather rode with Christ, man. These are famous men. Famous, strong men. Everyone wants to be, everyone looks up to the white man like he's so famous. Nah, black men are nice and famous, man. And did great works. That's any soldier. A soldier, yeah, don't get to go to his kid's basketball game or football game or his daughter's dance recital, man. Why? Because he's too busy fighting for his country. And these men were exactly the same soldiers, man, that put that down so they can serve our king, man. So, brother, you go back to where you were in John, where Christ didn't cry for John, and now it should let you know why he didn't cry for John. Any more questions for the brothers online? Let me know. All right.
John 11:35.
Nice and loud. Come on.
Jesus wept.
No, the other one where they told John, they said that John's dead and he didn't weep. That's the one I want. You remember it?
Yep.
Oh, no, sir, bro.
I think it's Matthew 13:12. Matthew chapter 14, verse 12. And his disciples came and took up the body and buried it.
And the disciples came, took up the body, buried it. Come on.
And went and told Jesus.
And they went and told Yahushua. Come on.
And Yahushua heard of it.
And Christ heard about it. They gave him the report how John's dead or whatever. And John was his cousin, man. John was his cousin, man. You know what I mean? John baptized him. Christ knew him. I'm pretty sure it hurt him, man. I'm pretty sure Christ got upset, man. I'm pretty sure Christ wanted to cry, man. But the times in life where it's not the right time, man. I got work to do first, and we get to crying later, man. Come on.
He departed thence by ship into a desert place apart.
Come on.
And when the people heard,
And that's why Christ couldn't cry, man. He departed and went to a desert, and when the people, Christ had people to go heal, people to go teach to, people to go raise up, man. He didn't have time to curl up in his bed. He didn't have time to wrap up and cry and look and pitch someone, man. And, oh, man. You know the ones that you don't touch the picture? He didn't have time for it, man. Come on.
and when the people had heard thereof, they followed him on foot out of the cities. And when Yahushua went forth, and Yahushua went forth and saw a great multitude and was moved by compassion towards them.
There you go.
And he healed their sick.
There you go. Christ, he was busy. Christ saw a great multitude of people and was moved to compassion. Like, oh, look at these brothers, man. Look at that, man. Look at that. The brother here got asthma. The brother here on drugs, man. This brother here got crack baby. That's beautiful, man. So lucky, man. How much people you know got compassion on black people, man? Like, nobody does. It's wonderful to hear that, man. Every black man on drugs is his fault. But say no. Every black woman that's a whore, but should keep her legs closed in. Why she having babies so young? You know, she's a single parent, yeah, because she, you know, she should keep her legs closed. No one has compassion on black people, man. And Christ saw black people, so the same thing that we see today, the same thing that people laugh about, well, you know, don't join the gang then. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. And Christ didn't say that. He didn't say, well, you know, you got to pull yourself up, man. He saw the same people we saw, man. I felt sorry for them. Felt sorry for black people. Felt sorry for them so much. He started to heal them, man. Started to heal their sicknesses, man. And heal their infirmities, man. And that's why Christ wouldn't cry, man. Because Christ was busy. So, like, yeah. Is that actually the question? Is that actually the question, brother?
Not really.
Most time, Christ. Any more questions? Go on, sis.
Matthew 27 and 52.
27. What's the question?
Well, it's just like when it says like the dead was walking. What does it mean?
Okay, so this is when Christ died. Someone give me Matthew 27. 27 and 50.
Matthew 27, verse 50. Yahushua, when he had cried again with a loud voice, yielded up the ghost.
You go, so Yahushua on the cross and is in pain and agony. They jabbed him in his side. I'm actually jabbed him in his side yet. You know, they put nails in his arms and his feet, and he cried with a loud voice. He gave one last cry, then he died, man. Gave up the ghost, old English word for, you know, for dying, for giving up the spirit. Come on.
And behold, the veil of the temple was rent in twine.
There you go, and there's a veil in the temple ripped in half. Imagine this is the king, and when Christ died, things like that happened. There's historical evidence as well. You know what I mean? I gotta check, but there's historical evidence that apparently when Christ died, it was dark for 3 days. Things happened when Christ died. Earth started to shake. Things like that happened because the Jews sinned and killed him. The Lord was vexed. The Lord shook the earth. I'm gonna kill everybody, and Christ said, "Nah, don't let them, let it slide." Most High wasn't happy with this, man. Things happened when Christ died. Go on, sis.
Sorry, the master wasn't happy with it. It was meant to happen.
It was meant to happen. For instance, someone give me the part where it goes. 1 second. All right. For instance, Christ in pain, and Christ said to the Father, "Father, why do you forsake me?" So someone that hates the Bible will say, How is the Father forsaking Christ if the Father put him there to die? How do you answer that one? I know you know. How do you answer that one? If the Father put him there to die, why is Christ saying, "Father, you forsaken me"? And the Most High put him there to die? How is he forsaking him? It's supposed to happen. What did Christ mean by that? Anyone allow me to give a shot? Go on.
Is it because even though he knew that he was going to die, he didn't want to leave. He didn't want to leave.
No. Christ saying, "You forsaken me," meaning you turned your back on me.
Oh, see.
This was supposed to happen. What's Christ mean? When you give a shot, Albert Zarpon, Abaniga.
Salakia. So what? If I'm getting it correctly, he's meant to be. He's got to go through with it because he's the mediator. Not mediator. He's laying down his life for the sheep.
Christ said, "Why have you forsaken me? Like, why you turned your back on me?"
If I could, so.
Yeah.
Always was a deal for me. Yeah. Come on, Alban.
Is he saying like, if I could, what verse is it? But I believe this
I'm,
part is
I'm paraphrasing. I'm paraphrasing. Christ in pain on the cross. He goes, Father, Father, why hast thou forsaken me?
I believe it's saying because.
Go on.
No, I was gonna say I believe it's saying because he's being tortured. It's like it's he just wants to kind of die and get it over with rather than.
There you go. I'm giving it a hand, man. That's what he said. He said Christ in pain on the cross. He's saying, Father, just end it, man. Kill me already. I'm dying, man. You're forsaking me. Meaning the forsaken ain't that I'm on the cross. The forsaken is, can you put this to an end, man? I'm dying out here. You let me here to be tortured a bit longer than I thought, man. I know you said you're gonna be tortured, but damn, it's long, man. Can you end it already? That's what it meant by why you forsaken me, not why you put me up here. That was the whole point. Supposed to be up there in the first place. Back to the question. So what was the question again?
The original one was about the dead bodies, but that one was why was the Most High angry when that was meant to happen?
Supposed to happen, but the Lord still got angry. For instance, we prayed for the Lord for quail. Remember quail in the wilderness, and the Lord gave us quail, and Saul's eating it. Got angry, and him like, "You're really gonna eat it?" When things happen, you know what happened, but when it happens in actuality, you get angry. So the Lord put Christ in there. When he saw everyone mocking him and so that's like, was it?
Yeah.
And naked and so forth, it pissed him off. That's the Lord. One says.
Could it be also that, like, you know how you said it was dark for 3 days and things happen? Could it also be like sort of evidence of what they've done? Like, like the veil torn in half, all this happened. Could it just be like, look, the suit killed him was real, it's actually the Christ?
Another thing too, when it comes to the one, the Lord put signs, so you know it's the one. For instance, when Christ was baptized, a dove came on his head, showed everyone this is the guy to follow. The Lord does the signs and wonders so everyone knows who's God, who's the one to follow. When Christ died, the dead got out the graves, showed everybody that's the one, man. The one you killed, that's the one. This ain't no cult leader like Jim Jones that died. And go, oh yeah, they killed my cult leader Jim Jones. They killed Selassie. The Lord saying this man that died here, this is the man. You didn't see how the dead came alive. You didn't see how the earth quaked. You didn't see how the earth was rent in two. The Lord, it lets you know this is the guy. So when Christ, Yahushua died, listen, Jim Jones died. He drank Kool-Aid and died. Did anything happen when he died? No. He's a phony, man. Selassie died. Did anything happen when Selassie died? No. He ain't the one. When Yahushua died, the Lord let you know this. When Yahushua got baptized, the Lord let you know this was the one. When Yahushua was born, the Lord let you know this is the one. And when Yahushua died, the Lord let you know this is the one. When Yahushua died, there was a star in the sky, man. When Yahushua got baptized, a light came on him, a voice from heaven came and said, this is my son, hear ye him. And was petrified, everyone was scared of, oh shit, a loud voice. And even when he died, the Lord let you know, he said, this is the one, man. The Lord's giving you signs in his birth, you know what I mean, in his ministry, even in his death. When Yahushua died, the dead got out the grave to let you know, this is the one, man. Imagine a dead man that you buried one day, come out the grave and boom. You think, whoa, the earth quaked. You that killed him, she go, oh shit, you ain't bullshitting? The man mocking him, but you can't say, what is it, earthquake? Oh, you should know. That's how the Lord works.
So the dead came out and lived.
They lived. For how it worked, I don't know. But it's documented the dead came out of the grave and walked around, man. The earthquake, the veil rent in two. Darkness happened. Show everybody this was the man that you killed, except for the Lord. That is the question. Any more questions?
Concept.
What about, man? Well, hold on to you. It's all right.
If I could get a breakdown on damn, I might jump to my accident. Slack it if I could. I might come back to me. I'll jump to my accident. Slack it.
Say that again. You sound choppy. You know?
I had it noted down, but I might jump to my accident. I had to find it again. Slack it.
Oh no, sir. If someone could just answer this question a bit further, hold on to what you got. Let me ask this question further. Someone give me Matthew 17:5. No, not the one. Once again. Yeah, do that one.
Matthew chapter 17, verse 5. While he yet spake, behold, a bright cloud overshadowed them. And behold, a voice out of the cloud, which said, this is my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased.
So Christ on the mountain, and he saw a vision of what's his name? Elijah. And who else? Moses. And then the disciples say, yo, we got some good prophets up here, man. Let's make a tabernacle for them. And a voice came from heaven, said, no, this is my son right here. Hear ye him. As good as Moses is, Christ is the man you follow. As good as Isaiah is, Christ is the man you follow. Hear ye him. Come on.
And hear ye him. And when the disciples heard it, they fell on their face and were so afraid.
Look at that, man. When you read this as a Christian, you think a voice said, no, this is my son. Hear ye him. Nah. The Bible goes, these men were afraid, man. Meaning what the voice ahead was terrified, man. This is my son. Hear ye. Probably the earth was shaking. Talking about Moses, talking about Elijah. The Lord was vexed. This is the man you listen to. And that's how the Lord works, man. The Lord actually let you know who is that guy, man. So when Christ died, let you know this is the guy that you killed. When Christ was born, let you know this is the guy. So the Lord will make you know that, shake you up, and say, this is the man I'm with. Same with Moses. When Moses was the man in charge, the Lord let everybody know, shake the ground, dark, black smoke, the whole nine. That's how the Lord works, man. The Lord is terrible and great wonders, lets you know who's the man. The Lord don't do it with a bright light like the Christians do. You don't do it with a bling, like the Christians say, like the Christian make out like they're thinking, Lord, man, oh, what should I do, man? Should I read the Bible or the Quran and a bright light will go bling on the Bible? Nah, man, the Lord don't work like that. The Lord works masculine and courageous and scary, man. Can you imagine that voice? This is my son, bro. To have the man in the face like, oh shit, the Lord was scared, man. That went on nice voice, man. That's the Lord works. So when Christ died, the Lord let you know, man, this is the man. No, no one should be in two minds now. Oh, that was him, man. But the earthquake did come out the ground. That's the wonders the Lord works. Finish off what you're reading, brother.
This is my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased. Hear ye him.
Hear ye him. Talking about Moses and Elijah. Now, they're good prophets, man, but they're not nowhere near Christ, Father. You know what I mean? These people got nothing on Yahushua, man. That's the man you follow, man. That's the man who the Lord chose, man. Keep it in.
And when the disciples heard it, they fell on their face and were so afraid.
And the disciples were so afraid, man. This weren't no Christian church pastor man boys. They were so afraid, petrified. Keep in mind the disciples are soldiers, man. So they ain't wussies, they ain't they ain't sissies, they ain't soft. The disciples had swords with them, man. The disciples went to fight the scribes and Pharisees when they came to Christ. They weren't soft, they were grown men, strong grown men. And guess what? These strong grown men were scared, man. Lord knows what they saw. Lord knows what they heard. To make a grown man scared, listen, I don't know how that sounded, but these grown men was petrified, man. Did that answer your question? Who had the question next?
Khan, I've got one. So just the Lazarus. I just want to get some understanding on Lazarus. And Luke 16 and 19 to 31. To 31. Yeah, just to the end.
So this is the parable. So this, what you're talking about is the parable of Lazarus. We ain't talking about the actual Lazarus that died. You feel me? Luke 16 and what?
Khan, right. 16 and 19 downward to 31.
Order the whole thing. So like, what's the gist? What's the gist for time's sake? What's the question?
No, from 19 to 31. So I want to get an understanding of it and like what it's saying.
For time's sake, it's a whole breakdown in itself. It's a whole parable. But what I'm quite talking about, there's rich people in Israel and then the poor of Israel, like his disciples. And the times when they come when these rich people that are so good, the times when they come in regeneration or reincarnation, they're going to be on the bottom, and these men are going to be on top, like his disciples. The disciples really looked at as criminals and people that he wouldn't sit down with. And these men, Christ gave them the keys to the kingdom. And these same pastors and men on top, men are so prestige, knew nothing about God, and these men are going to be in the bottom. In a nutshell, that's what they're talking about. Next week, if you want, I can break it down for you for what the precepts, but it's a lengthy breakdown. All right, that's it in a nutshell.
Okay. Right. So, Salakia, you know the bit where it talks about the can't find it. You know, it talks about is it the oppressors that it's talking about?
Talking about the rich of Israel?
No, it's Israel. They're both Israel. Yeah.
Both Israel. Christ never really spoke about oppressors, In all of his parables, the wheat and the tares, the seed sower, Christ always spoke about people that don't hear the word or build their house on a weak foundation. Christ's job was to speak to brothers. He didn't really speak about the white man as such. So when you hear his parables, you're talking about black people. So when you hear his scripture about Lazarus and so forth, he's in a good condition and we're in a bad one, but the time is coming where the Lord's going to switch it. That's what he's referring to.
Right. And Salakia, because I was like, because he said, because the rich man's asking him to tell Lazarus to go and dip his hand, go back to his people, his brothers, etc. So I was thinking, well, the Lord ain't speaking to Esau, so why would he go to? You get me? Why would he go? Why would So the rich man couldn't be Esau, and that I was getting that understanding. So I just wanted to
the rich are people that wouldn't have. Remember them same men that said, "Look at him sitting down with sinners, man. Look at him, man. If he was a man of God, he would have this woman touching." That's the people he's referring to. When you read it in context. So Christ give a parable about, okay, you man doing good right now, but you watching the kingdom, man. That's what he's referring to.
Yeah. Also, yeah, that's it. Yeah. That's it on that one. And then I got another 1 Corinthians 11 and 14. I just 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 14. It's about the hair. So does not even nature itself teach you that if a man have long hair, it is a shame unto him? I just wanted a bit more understanding of that, because obviously I know you can have long hair. So I just wanted case. Yeah.
This chapter is talking about covering your head. Talking about covering your head, that men shouldn't cover their head and that women should cover their head. That's the whole chapter. So Paul's using the headpiece as an example. Paul's using the fact that men get bald as an example. We got certain UPK where men have headpieces alive.
Yes. Yeah.
And the part open is here. The part open is right here. So Paul said that men should uncover their heads, and women should cover their heads. And Paul saying, don't even nature teach you. What does nature teach you? Men get bald right here. He said that men should be uncovered. Even nature, naturally, men get uncovered right here. That's what Paul's saying. If you read, where's it at now? Give me a.
No, so that's the other one. I heard it before, but you forget. Like I forgot that bit there. Like the nature, you say, a bald head, didn't it? Naturally, forehead bald.
The point is making that a man should be uncovered, a woman should be covered. It's saying don't even nature teach you. It's not all men, but most men get uncovered. That naturally lose their hair here. So say even nature teaches you that men should be uncovered, because men even lose their covering. Men lose it, so letting you know men's head shouldn't be covered when they come to the Lord. That's what he's referring to. Answer your question.
Yeah. I remember that, yeah.
No sweat. Anything else?
Sir.
Come on.
I managed to find the boots I wanted. Oh, it's like 7. You have something else?
Robert, you sounding bad. Say that again.
I'm sounding rough. Oh, it's probably my connection. I was saying I managed to.
I'm not sure the accent or nothing, but I sounded kind of bad.
I was saying I managed to find the verse I was looking for. It's Matthew 5 and verse 33. No, 33. If I could get a breakdown, Baba Kushar.
Please.
Matthew 5 and 33. Again, ye have heard that it had been said by them of old time, thou shalt not forswear thyself, but shalt perform unto the Lord thine oaths.
So you want to break down on it?
Khan.
Right, so read that again.
Khan. Again, ye have heard that it had been said by them of old time, thou shalt not forswear thyself, but shalt perform unto the Lord thine oaths.
All right. What verse? Sorry, 5 and
verse 35 and 33.
5 and 33 again. Right. So Christ saying, don't swear yourself. What does it mean to swear yourself?
So that
Come on.
So don't make an oath unto the Lord unless you're gonna go through with it, unless you're gonna fulfill it.
The point Christ is making, the precept to this is what? Don't swear on the house of God, don't swear on your mom's life. You know, people say, I swear this, I swear that. Christ saying, listen, just perform your oath, man. Don't swear this and swear that. I promise you I'm gonna do this. Don't promise and swear and say I swear I'm gonna do this, I swear on heaven, I'm gonna do this. Just do it, just perform your oath. The precept to this is what? Let your yea be yea and your nay be nay. Do it, man. Christ said what? Do not swear in the house of God. Do not swear in your life. Why? You don't have no power over your life. If you don't perform your oath, you won't die. Know what happens to you? You don't have power over your life. You don't have power over the temple. So rather than that, just do what you say you're gonna do. Be a man of your word. Basically, perform your oath, man. If you tell someone, say I'm gonna do this, go do it. Don't say I swear, man. By January I'm gonna do this and set up this and set up that. Just, rather than swearing and giving all your promises, just perform your oath, man. Perform that duty. Go out there and do it, man. Is that answer your question?
Come on, set the water.
Okay, go on, sis.
Slakia, I didn't quite hear about the question. Slakia said, where Bob says it's shame to have for man to have long hair. What was
the point we're talking about was that nature teaches you
okay.
that a man gets bald after a certain time. So even a man should be covered because naturally he gets bald after a certain time in his life. So even nature teaches you that a man should be covered because even naturally a man loses hair. Paul's he's referring head covering to nature, and a woman don't lose it. Saying women keep their hair as men lose it. So even if you take away the head covering, even naturally the law wants a man uncovered and a woman covered. That's what Paul's saying in a nutshell. Anything else?
Sorry.
One.
Ephesians 6 and 11, please. 11 to 18.
Someone give me Ephesians 6 and 11.
Ephesians chapter 6, verse 11. Put on the whole armor of God.
Right, so Ephesians 6:11. So Paul telling his men, put on the whole armor of God. Anyone know what the armor of God is? Go on.
The law, statutes, and commandments.
There you go. When you read it, it tells you the laws, statutes, and commandments. Now, again, Paul likes to make comparisons. Paul compared covering to a man's hair. Now comparing is all right. He's comparing the laws of God to wearing armor. You feel me? I'll break it down. I'm going to show you why. Come on.
That ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
And that's why you need to have the Spirit of God on you, man. Like armor. That way you can withstand the wiles of the devil, man. Who's the devil? The oppressor. What's a wile? A wile is a trick. For instance, if you're in war and you ain't got a bulletproof vest, you get hit in your chest, you're dead, man. Imagine you're in war, and you got the knee guards, you got the helmet on, but you ain't got the bulletproof vest. Where's your enemy gonna attack you, man? Where? In your chest, man. Now imagine you're in the truth now, and you're strong when it comes to eating pork, you're strong when it comes to smoking weed, but you're not strong when it comes to women. Where's Satan gonna attack you, man? Where? When it comes to women, man. Satan's gonna invite you, gonna tell a friend to invite you to that bar. You're gonna invite you to that drink up. There'll be some whores there. That's why you need to have what? The whole armor of God, man. Not some, all of it in all aspects. Don't put your guard down. Don't feel I'm good here. I've been off weed for a certain amount of time. I'm nice now. I can go to the club now. Nah, man. You have the whole armor of God, the whole Spirit of God. That's what you need to have on. Go on, sis.
That's what with that question I wanted to ask. How do you do that though? Every day, like so. You know what I mean? How would you? How do you put on the whole armor every day? What do you do?
Okay. Can I keep with him?
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
That's why we don't wrestle against flesh and blood. Therefore, we need to be ready. We need to be ready, man. For instance, you know you got a weed problem. You know that going to the bar, you might smell some cigarette and go, ooh, I missed that, man. Therefore, you got to put on the whole armor of God, man. And that's how you combat it every day, sis. Combat every day. You got to know yourself, check yourself, man. So, I'm ready for this. Now, I know being around this sister, she's a chatterbox. She can tell me how much she hates men and get me involved in a mix-up. So, you know what? I'm going to go around there, man. Every time I go around her, end up in a mix-up. She starts telling me all these juicy topics and for all you know, and then after a while I start going into it and calling her, yeah, but so I get all bickery. I'm gonna be around there. I know that listen, this brother here, Jermaine or Tyrone, invites me to some good parties, man, some good girls are, man. I'm not strong enough when it comes to these hoes, man. I'm not strong enough, man. Therefore, don't go down there. That's how you put the whole armor of God. You going down there, okay, you got your arm run, you go to be attacked, you to be ready, eyes open, man. Don't be circumspect. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go down there. I'll do this. You know at the top of the box to smoke weed, man. And you're heavy weed smoker, man. I'm gonna set the button. That's how you start the whole armor of God. That's how you be strong, sister. Exercise. And you know yourself, and certain things will draw you out, man. Certain things that you ain't strong on yet, and therefore therefore Paul saying, listen, be careful. You put on the armor, man. Don't be walking around all loosely and freely. You better be careful how you walk, man. Put on the armor of God. That way you don't fall for the tricks of the devil, man. When you go out there, you don't expect it. You ain't going to the party knowing that you're going to have sex with a whore. You're not going to have sex with a whore today, man. But it happens. Why? Because you find that trick. You didn't go out there and say, I'm smoking weed today. It wasn't in your mind to smoke weed, but you wasn't ready. You had the armor on, man. You got caught slipping, man. And now you're smoking weed, man. You got caught by the trick of the devil, the trick of the oppressor. Come on.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world.
And that's what we wrestle against, man. We don't wrestle against a man. We wrestle against rulers and principalities. Ever heard the word principal? The principal's the man, the head teacher. We wrestle with these record executive companies, man, that are put in place to make sure that your daughter's a whore. They pay people like Nicki Minaj to promote dressing naked, to promote being a whore. That's what we're fighting against. We're fighting against the people that promote black men to go jail and promote black men to be gangsters and gun bosses. That's what we fight against, man. Therefore, we can't be escaped. Therefore, we've got the whole armor of God. Why? Because we're fighting against the man up here, man. So, you know, Jojo team, we gotta be circumspect and put the armor of God because listen, there's tricks out there and it comes from the man up here. You're walking freely with no armor and thinking, I'm fine. You will smoke weed. Because the man up top that makes sure you smoke weed, man. The man up top that puts smoke weed in every song, in every rap video, in every movie, man. Therefore, we got to be careful, man. Any more questions? Go on, sis.
No, where it says like you shouldn't be unequally yoked with unbelievers. Is that like a law? Because obviously, some brothers and sisters will have wives or husbands outside the truth whilst in there, or still have. So is it like a advice, or is it like law?
So when you say be yoked with unequal yoke with unbelievers, are you talking about relationships or
both, like romantic ones and like friendships, basically?
Okay, someone give me that. Be not unequally yoked with unbelievers. Someone give me that. Type it in, quote it.
God, it's 2 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 14.
Aban, you got please read that, Baba Kishar. You're too quiet to in the class, man. Nah, man.
What is it?
So 2 Corinthians 6 and verse 14.
Come on. 2 Corinthians 6 and verse 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
There you go. This is Paul again. Paul making another comparison. What's the comparison now? It's about farming. So Christians read this and say, a woman, leave your man. Leave your man because he's an unbeliever. He's not in his church. That's what listen, Paul said what? If the unbelieving depart, let them depart. But if the unbelieving wants to stay, let them stay. So why would Paul say, let an unbeliever stay? And then another chapter say, leave? One's talking about marriages and one's talking about relationships in general. And what to understand this metaphor, you got to understand what a yoke is first and foremost. Does anyone know what a yoke is? Go on, brother.
A yoke is an instrument you put around an animal's neck to make it plow the field.
Exactly. Now, when you get two animals, you yoke them together and you make them plow the field. So, for instance, you got everyone's been to the park before in the summertime, and you see the grass. The grass is tough. You can't put seeds in there. You throw seeds in the grass, you just lay on top of the grass. You need your seeds to go in the soil. So what you do, you get an ox. It pulls a heavy hook, and the hook digs the ground up. Therefore, when you throw your seeds, it goes in the ground, not on top of the ground. So you have two oxen, or two donkeys, or two horses, whatever. And you yoke them together, and you let them pull. And as they pull the hook, and the hook digs up the ground. Now imagine you got two bulls that are unequally yoked. Meaning what? One stronger than the other one. What's gonna happen?
One's gonna pull up.
Exactly. One's gonna pull. The stronger one will pull the weaker one. So Paul's saying, don't be unequally yoked with unbelievers. Give me an example of a man being unequally yoked with an unbeliever.
Someone who's like a full on, fully following the law, such a commandment, and then someone who's just in the world and they're just breaking as much laws.
I hope every brother in the UPK knows this, man, because you're all unequally yoked, man. When you first come in the truth, being unequally yoked with the unbeliever is somebody that invites you to their church but will never come to the ISUPK. They invite you to their Christmas function, but meanwhile you about to Passover. I ain't going to that, man. They invite you to their functions, but they will never come here. They're pulling you into their life, but they will never come to yours. Right. That's someone being unequally yoked, man. And only in the truth that happens. That's why Paul said, don't be unequally yoked. Don't be. What did brothers say in the truth? In the truth, what brother always say? Well, you gotta give everyone their choice, man. Let everyone do their thing, man. Do they select the Christian church? No. If you're for instance, you got sons and daughters in the UPK, and what they always say, well, you can't force them, man. You let them do their own thing. Do they select the church? No, they don't. If they're Christian, their son is going to be Christian. If they're Christian, their son, if they're Muslim, their son will become Muslim. The song was the Kufian. He's fasting. He's doing everything that they do. Only in the truth do we say, well, because can't force them. We got to let them grow and decide for themselves. Decide for themselves. That comes. Don't it sound good? We're unequally yoked. They pull us. We don't pull them. Muslims don't say, well, I'm gonna let my son. Muslim from his born, he calls him Abdul, Muhammad. He didn't let him decide shit. Only in the truth we go, well, his mom don't believe. I gotta just wait and see. We're unequally yoked. They're pulling us. We ain't pulling them. That's what it means to be unequally yoked with unbelievers. Their lifestyle pulls us, and we just comply with it. Okay. So now you got to pull back. Then we'll be equally yoked. You don't come to my Passover. I don't go to your Christmas event. We're fine now.
Right.
No, I don't want to be rude. I'm a show face. You getting married? I'll show my face to get married. Even though you're a black man, dating a white woman, I don't be rude. Meanwhile, now I have some event. No, they don't care who they offend. I'm not going. I don't believe in that cult nonsense. It's bullshit. Now, guess what? I don't go to your wedding. You don't come to my thing. Now we're equally yoked. We're cool now. Equal. You come to mine. I come to yours. We're equal. That's what you gotta be. Don't let them drag you into your life. Don't let them drag you into their lives, Lakia. And you don't drag them into yours. Makes sense. Any other question? What's this?
Lakia.
Hello.
Like, if you're in the truth, like, would it be advisable to like have relationships within the truth?
Have relationships, have friendships with people out there, but personally not talk to them, not speak to them. Someone keep on the heels, please, kidding me. But it's saying do not be unequally yoked. Do not let them pull you into their lifestyle and you ain't pulling them back. They invite certain, you invite certain back. But what you notice is people in the world would never come. My whole time in the truth, I hear people saying, oh, what about this? What about my next neighbor? What my friend? We're concerned about hurting people's feelings. Concerned? No one ain't concerned about hurting your feelings. I've never seen in my life, no one's ever, I'll tell you straight, we're not doing this. No one's ever said, yo, brother out there, you got a woman in the world. They've never said, you've never heard them go to Christmas. So I'm a Christian and I want to give you Christmas gifts, but I'm not going to because your dad's a Hebrew Israelite. So for him, I'm not going to. Never in my life. Fuck what your dad thinks. You get in this bike. You get in this. What do we do now? Leave the truth. Come on, someone wants a bike. We care about their feelings. They don't care about ours. I know because it's wrong, but for my son, I don't hate his feelings. He goes to her bike. Why is it we the one feeling guilty? Why don't they feel guilty? They'll never say, oh, just for your dad, you know what I mean? He'll celebrate Christmas, so they might do it for you. They don't ever have no guilt. We're unequally yoked. They don't feel how we feel, but we feel how they feel. Why are we the one all crying for them? When Christ said, listen, I send you out there as what? As sheep amongst wolves, man. And people look at us and go, you ain't no sheep. Listen, we are the sheep, man. We're the ones that people harm. They're the ones that harm us. I've never in my life ever heard a person who goes say, why, I don't believe in it, but his dad, respect his wishes, man. Respect his wishes. He don't want Christmas, so I'm not doing it. I don't believe it. I moved on, but for him, never, man. What do? We compromise our God for them. We worry about their things, so we can go to their event. Oh my God, my mom's in it. She's gonna go crazy. They don't come to Christmas. Oh man, what can I do? That's what I get. Every Christmas time I get a question. Sir, it's okay to eat peaceful turkey. It's okay for drink one sorrow. Every year I say no, you can't do it, man. Why don't ever see that in reverse? Why don't ever see your mom or your auntie saying, oh, I should come to school or oh, she should show my face. I love her so much. Don't offend him. I don't believe it, but should I come and show face? They don't care how you feel, man. You're the kind that don't care how they feel. That's how it is, man. A lot of poor men why don't got equally yoked. Too many brothers care and wondering and crying and asking questions and trying to find loopholes and trying to go not offend. Meanwhile, they don't offend you, man. I've never seen your aunties come into school, never seen your uncles in the school, never seen your mom, your dad, your uncle, your granddad come to one class, man, in my life, man. Are they supposed to love you? They don't ever come and say, you know what? Let me see what my son's into. Let me have a quick watch. Never in my life, man. But you care how they feel, man. That's what Paul's talking about. So like, yeah. Any more questions? Come on, brother.
So should we be like how they are?
We should be how they are, in the righteous way.
In the righteous way.
They're how they are. They don't give a damn. They don't care. Nah, man, going down there, I dare you actually find them to come to class on Thursday, man. They'll tell you where to stick it, man. Yeah, I'll be there Thursday. They don't care. Or they tell you straight, boy, I'm into that, Sure, they're not into that, So why is it Christmas time? Why we got all this guilt, man? All this guilt. November, that's when the guilt is kicking in. Why? Christmas coming, shit. I'm gonna sway this, man. I was the same. My family know now, so leave me alone. Well, I'm gonna give it a for shit. I'm gonna sway this, man. I get loads of invites, loads of this. I'm gonna try and spin it off, man. They don't feel the same guilt. They don't feel guilt free. They're not coming. They're not into your thing, and that's that, man. We should feel the same way. Go on, sis.
It's like what annoys me the most. I know you don't celebrate, but I hate every birthday. I can't stand to hear. No, you don't celebrate. So now just ignore it.
Boy, people involved up quick, man. The thing by now, 7 years, 10 years, they choose to leave alone. The man still talking about, yeah, man. I know you'll say birthday, but happy birthday. Leave it alone, man. Why? Still, man. You got kids, forget about it. Yo, I know you'll say birthday, but I bought something for the youth, them, man. Oh, God. It's ridiculous, man. I'm like, hold on to it. You get that, man. But yeah, the Bible saying don't be unequally yoked. Too much brothers, for too much time, I hear brothers got so much guilt, man. So much guilt built up and they're wondering what to do and so forth. And meanwhile, the opposition ain't feeling the same way, man. Why are they guilty? Why don't they feel bad? I don't see them feeling bad. They are guilt-free every year, man. You don't see them going, son, so sorry, couldn't make the Passover, I'm so sorry. I'll make the next one. Nothing. You went Passover, all right. You're going to Atlanta. All right, good. Okay, cool. Meanwhile, now you're I can't come to Christmas, you know. So sorry, man. But it's on parties, music like thing. You feel so guilty and bad. It happens to all of us, man. I know it's your birthday party, I couldn't come. But what about the things I love? I love you, you love me. We're supposed to have a, we're supposed to be equal. I love me as much as you love me. I love you as much as you're supposed to love me. Why are you coming down to see what this thing I'm in? You're supposed to love me, right? You're supposed to I'm gonna come down to your thing, man. I'm gonna support you, man. Why is it always support one way, man? That's why Paul said, do not be equal, unequally yoked. It's unequal. The love you're giving them and the love they're giving you is unequal. They're pulling you and you're pulling them back, man. Give them some guilt, man. Chase them up, man. Yo, I invited you Thursday. Where was you, man? Pull them back. Slack is this.
I'll say I wouldn't go anyway, so you need to do conference, you wouldn't go to this.
So yeah. There you go. Slack. Sister goes, if you need to do come to class, student go Christmas party. So there you go. But that's like you about unequally yoked. Pull them back like a donkey. 2 donkeys pulling. If you both pull at the same strength, you go forward. You pull out on equal strength, one's pulling the other, and the lines ain't straight, man. You've seen corn rolls before. And corn rolls are straight because the ox pulled a straight line. And when you feel the seeds wet in that line, and that's why you have corn rolls or cane rolls that go straight in line. The lines are so straight you can walk through them. There'll be corn on one side, corn on the other side. Now, if that was made by an unequally yoked oxen, them lines would be jagged and zigzag and who knows. Any more questions? No more? 1 second. All right, no sweat. Let me get to my topic real quick then. Boom. Someone give me. We went to the BBC the other day and they wanted to speak about black men not being in the house. So let's get this real quick. Someone give me a I lost it. Someone give me Ephesians 6:12, the same one we just read a minute ago.
Ephesians 6, chapter 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
There you go. Listen, you're the truth. Listen, our fight we're not fighting against flesh and blood, man. We're not fighting against no man. It's not no wrestling match. Ain't no UFC match, man. We don't fight against flesh and blood. You know who we fight with? We fight with ourselves, man. We fight with them addictions, man. We fight with the oppressor, the white man, all this temptation in the world telling you to do something. Meanwhile, we do the other. The white man saying, smoke weed. For the life of me, are you aware that weed is illegal? Weed and drugs illegal. And killing people, killing people illegal. So then why is it okay to make a movie where a man's killing loads of people, man? Why is it okay for a man to get a record deal telling about he killed people and endorsing killing, endorsing smoking weed, and I sold drugs? That's what I checked. Weed was illegal, man. So weed and drugs is illegal. Then why is this man okay to talk about how much drugs he sold? Why is it okay to talk about I shot a man for wearing a red bag because I wear a blue bag? I stabbed a man because of postcode war. I thought it's meant to be illegal, man. Why is the man rapping about this? Why is he glorifying it? Because there's a power on top that pushed it to make sure that you smoke weed, to make sure that you sell crack, even though it's illegal. They want you to do it, man. So why? You can do it and remain destroyed. You can do it and remain behind bars. Do it, get locked up. Do it and get killed. The power telling you to go do it, and that's the power we fight against in the ISUPK, man. We're fighting against the air telling you to smoke weed. We're fighting against the air telling your daughter to dress like this, and the air in the atmosphere. Everything is telling you to be a certain way, and that's what we fight against, man. That's our fight. It's not against flesh and blood. Come on.
But against principalities and powers, against rulers of darkness of this world.
The rulers of darkness, principalities, powers, executive producers, the government, all these things put in place to put the black man down, man. The government saying that a black woman don't need a black man no more. She got the government will pay rent for it. That's what we're fighting against. No wonder a black woman don't respect a black man no more. No wonder the black man's not in the house no more. Because why? We got powers in high places and principalities saying you don't need him no more, man. If he tries to put his foot down and you just call the police on him, he puts his foot down and say you're equal to, you don't need no man. This is what you're fighting against, man. The media is telling you black woman you're independent, man. You're Mr. Independent, you don't need no black man. You can do this by yourself. You're bad by yourself, man. This is what we fight against black men. This is why there's no man in the house, man. This is why no man in the house, because we got people over us that's destroying our household. People over us telling our women that they're better without us, that they are cool without us, man. People over us paying rappers and singers to I don't need no man and man ain't shit, blah, 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 blah. There's people that pays people to tell about a black man to go kill another black man. There's people over us to keep us down, man. This is what we got to fight against, man. Come on.
Right. Against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Spiritual wickedness in high places, man. You're a black man and you feel that your enemy is the man next door. You think your enemy is the man that owes you £10, man. You got enemy that's hidden that you don't even know about, man. That man that owes you £10 that you can't stand. There's a reason why he's your enemy. There's a man on top that made him your enemy. There's a man on top that told that the man on top that got black people hating each other. There's a man on top that's the reason why your dad ain't in the house. It's the reason why your kids want to join gangs. The reason why your daughters want to become whores, man. There's a man on top for that, man. He ain't the man that lives next door. It's not the man that lives from an opposite postcode. It's not a man that wears a blue bag and you wear a red bag. It's a man on top that wants to keep you down, man. Come on.
Verse 13. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God.
And therefore, because there's a man on top, because the whole earth is against you and everything is against you, black man, that's why you must take on you the whole armor of God, man. Why? Because there's tricks everywhere trying to get you, man. If you're a black man and you're in the church, that's a trap, man, by the oppressor to make you soft and effeminate and a woman and, a man that loves everybody and don't care about his people. If you're a man that ain't in the church, if you're more masculine, you end up behind bars, man. Why? Because you're killing black people. So many tricks, man. And that's why you got to take the whole armor. You might not fall into one trap, but you fall into another one. So to stop that first, stop you from falling into any trap, you got to take the whole armor of God, man. Make more sense now. He's saying, because we fight against these wicked powers in the high places, therefore, because of this, take on the whole armor of God. Meaning it's not going to be easy. Take on the whole armor, not some. If you're a man, and, like I said, you're a man and you got the gloves on, you get hit somewhere else and you die. That's why you got to take the whole armor of God on. You're a man and you're strong, and you don't believe that Christianity is bullshit. But then you fall into Islam, though. You got the whole armor. You had the gloves on, but not the vest. You had the shin pads on, but not the back guard. You had some of it on, man. You got to get all of it on. All of it, because there's so much traps for black people. Even if you're an Israelite, man, you find out you're an Israelite, guess what? Still traps for black people, man. There's still these fake Israelite groups starving their kids, man. Fake Israelite groups, handmaids. Fake Israelite groups that talk about, killing and raping and so forth. There's still more tricks for you, man. Therefore, you got to put on the whole armor of God, man. Else you'll say, well, so-and-so said you can rape a woman because it's here in the Bible. And therefore, you got to walk circumspect, as the Bible says, man. Take on the whole armor of God. Come on.
That's right.
That ye may be able to withstand in the day of evil.
There you go, that you may be able to withstand in the day of evil. Let me tell you something, black man. Life is good, man. But there's a day in every black man's life, man, where evil comes, man. The season, it happened to Christ also, man. The Bible said, what, the devil left Christ for a season. And guess what? When it comes back, that's the day of evil. When that day of evil comes back, you're going to be tested, man. And you don't have your whole armor on, you're going to fall, man. So drop that. Give me, someone give me Mark 3:27. So that's the first reason why the black man ain't in the house, man. Because there's a power on top to keep him in jail. There's a power on top. Let me tell you something. This is why black man ain't in the house. The first part is this. There's a man on top telling the black man, listen, go be a drug dealer, man. You pay to rap about it, man. The black man goes to jail. And the government gets big funding every time black people go to jail. Oh my God, there's money in jail, man. There's money in jail. Black people are number one in jail, but yet 3% of the population in the country. So like I'm trying to shit, sorry. The white man is number one in jail. But the white man's like 80% of the population, so that's expected. But then next is the black man, who's only 3% of the population, man. Number one in jail. Why? Because there's a power on top, man, that makes sure black men in jail, man. Another reason why black men ain't in the house, because we're in the army, man. And why we're in the army? Because we got this devil telling us to go fight for his country, man. There's people on top telling us to go fight for the country. The black man ain't in the house, and guess why? There's another reason, because there's a power on top telling his woman to kick him out, man. There's a power on top saying, listen, he can't treat you a certain way. And if he puts his foot down in authority, you got to stand for that garbage, man. Kick him out. Listen, we'll fund you. We'll put him on child support. We'll give you money, man. If you ain't got a man, in fact, we'll give you some money. In fact, black women get a better life without a man. The white man will give you some benefits or some funding, man. If that man ain't in the house, all these reasons to keep the man at the house. Then There's another reason why man ain't in the house, because the man on top is making them homosexuals, man. He's telling them, yeah, go out there, man, explore your sexuality, man. Don't be like, what's that homosexual guy, that black guy, man, in the wheelchair? Rolling weight. Rolling something anyway. Go be like so and so, man. Go be this and go be that. And in fact, no one's perfect. And the pastor will tell you that, no one's perfect. That, you can gay, but, God knows your heart. These are the reasons why black men ain't in the house, man. And instead of blaming each other, let's blame the real devil, man. Let's blame the man that put it there, man. Let me tell you something about white people. Black people always blame each other, man. I go on social media and the black one's blaming the black man, the black man's blaming the black woman. Everyone's blaming each other, man. Because the woman here, this and the man's too, this and that. And guess who we don't blame? The white man. Do you know white people don't ever blame each other? Have you ever heard a white man say, well, what's white people, man? Invading countries, stealing oil, killing all the Trinidadians, killing all the Jamaicans. We killed so much Arab Indians that they extinct now. We could ordinate American Indians. We brought diseases to the Fiji Islands. We killed Saddam Hussein for no reason. They don't ever blame each other, man. But yeah, what the black people do, black men this, and black women this. And the white woman, she'll cook for you, but the black woman, she won't. She gives you a headache and blah, 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 blah. Let's stop blaming him, man. He don't ever blame himself. He don't ever, England right now got an immigration crisis, man. And they don't blame themselves. They blame the immigrants when they should blame themselves. What they should say is, well, if we didn't invade Nigeria and colonize them, then the Nigerians wouldn't come here. They have no right to come here. If we didn't invade, Ghana, then the Ghanaians, they couldn't come here. The Ghanaians, don't come to my country, stay over there. You come into our country, robbing a job, they blame them. But really, they should blame themselves. They don't blame themselves. What the black people do, blame ourselves. See, we're selling drugs, You said, I can't run no white man, for the public we're living in. We do this to ourselves. How many of you heard that? We do this to ourselves, man. And, no one put the drugs in your hand. No one did this. They don't ever blame themselves, man. And we gotta start blaming them, man. They are the problem. They are the reason to our problem. It's lucky, brother.
Is it that word that we said the other week? Was it transgenerational trauma? So we bring that down upon ourselves for our generation.
Yeah, man. We've been taught that we're to blame, and well, if we act different, then it happen. No, there's someone that is to blame. That is the white man for all of our problems. Every last one of them, the white man is to blame, man.
That's
right. Your father ain't in your life. The white man is to blame, man. The white man is the reason why your father out there chasing the dream. The white man is the reason why his dad was in your granddad wasn't in your dad's life, and therefore your dad ain't in your life, man. Your dad is a victim in this, man. He's a victim in this. He don't know where he comes from. He don't know what to do. He don't know how to become a father, so therefore he runs, man. He's on drugs. Why? Because the white man put drugs in your neighborhood in the first place, man. Come on, that's right. But that's a crack addict never in my life out there chasing the pipe when he should have been chasing that job, man. But how about the man that put drugs in the neighborhood in the first place? How about you blame him? My father's a broke pocket, man. But how about the man that didn't give him no job, man? Blame him. That's who we should blame. Why do we blame each other, man? Drop that. Give me who got you want to ask for him, Mark?
Three. Oh, go ahead. Three.
What?
Mark chapter 3, verse 27. No man can enter into a strong man's house and spoil his goods.
So Christ saying no man can come into a strong man's house and rob his goods. It's impossible. You gotta go into a strong man's house. You're gonna twist you up, man, and mash you up, man. You don't go to a strong man's house and steal his goods, steal his stuff, steal his TV. Not with him around. He's strong. No man can do it. It's impossible to go into a strong man's house and take his goods. Come on.
Except he will first bind the strong man.
Except you first bind the strong man. That's the only way you can go into a strong man's house, is if you bind that strong man first. And guess what? That black man ain't in the house no more. And because he's not in the house no more, that's why our house is upside down. That's why our house is spoiled. That's why the black kids have got a dad around. The black kids are in gangs. The women are whores. Because why? That black man's been bound, man. That strong man's been bound in the house. And where's that black man been bound? In the Christian church, in jail, in the army, LGBTQ. That's where he's at, man. And that's why our houses are upside down. You're talking about everyone blaming each other, man. See, it's the man's fault why the house is spoiled. It's the woman's fault why the house. No, the new one as well. No, it's the kids' fault, man. It's the kids' fault. Back in my day, we respected our parents. All this blame game. The black man has been bound, man. And that's why the house. That's why the house is upside down, man. Because the black man's been told shit. He's been kicked out of the house. Child support. The woman's been told that you don't need him no more. Get rid of him, and the white man will pay all your bills. He'll pay your rent. He'll do this, and that's why the black man. That's why the house is upside down, because the strong man has been bound. Come on.
And then he will spoil his house.
And then when that black man's bound up, then you can spoil the house. Then you can rob the house. That's why. Come on. All you got to do is look at the black community, man.
That's right.
Like, we got to destroy that man first, and that man's been destroyed, man. Let me tell you something, man. If you're a woman out there, come on, man. Respect that man, man. Respect that man. We all need each other, man. There ain't no ever talk about man. It's mad, man. Oh man, today I damn near delete Instagram, man. Woman costing the man, I don't know. It's too much, man. You know, see it. You see them. It's too much, man. You know what it is, yeah. A black woman this and a black woman that, and the vice versa. What is a black man here? Yeah, it's too much, man. What we gonna do? Tell you something. We need each other, man. We used to lock you. The man is a man. Lock you, man. And while you're saying, see, because the black woman's no good, man. Because the black woman, this and black, this, that, and get yourself a white woman, man. Listen, I saw a white woman the other day have sex with her dog, man. You know, sorry. That's what you want. Fair enough, man. So luck, yeah. You'd rather someone like that. And this white woman, let me tell you something, man. She was a white woman that black men will go for. That black men will go for. Can you imagine that? Imagine you're a black man, you talk about, see, I don't have sex with black women. I like white girls, man. And you go into the club with your phone out, talk to this girl and that girl. And little do you know, them same girls that you got their numbers and you like and your snow bunnies, that those having sex with a dog look a while, man. We know that, man. You feel you got a prize. You were having sex with dogs, man. Shit was disgusting, man. Oh, it was nasty. It's like, yeah, didn't it? It was awful, man. But back to what I'm saying. Go on.
No, it's lucky. I remember the one with the horse back in the days, man. Apparently, I heard she died. I don't know how true that is. She died, yeah, I'm also encouraged, man.
This is what you're arguing for, man.
Right.
Arguing the black woman ain't nothing. Get yourself a white woman. You go ahead, man. Get yourself a white woman, man. I've got dogs, man. And so lucky, man. The breath stinks, boy. Dogs lick up. I mean, serious dogs will go to a dirty puddle and lick up the puddle, man. And this woman out kissing the dog, man. Listen, man, you go ahead, man. So lucky.
And so lucky. It's like I was gonna say, like as I always say, like any brother that thinks he's got some prize in some oppressor woman, like she just sees you as a pet. Like you think you're special because she's giving her tail up to you. She's giving a behind up to you. She's giving the same behind to Fido. She's giving the same but to the stallion out like in the field. Like you is not nothing special. She'll have sex with her pet. So that's how she sees you.
It's magic. As a black man, yeah. So like, as a black man, how do you feel special, man? You know, if anyone that don't know, you will understand. But as a man, when you go to a club and you get a girl's number, imagine you go to a club and there's a bad girl there, one of the baddest in the club, yeah, and you see her turn down 10, man. You go for it now, you get the number, and you walk up. You look at your bridges like, yeah, me, like I did that. You've been there. Imagine you're a black man, you got a white girl's number, you feel chuffed like, yeah, man. I'm the guy. This bitch has sex.
And so that here.
She's sex with dogs, man. So how special are you really? You ain't like yo, I've made it, man. This same woman that you got a number has sex with dogs, man. You ain't that special, man. Well, what's that Chinese woman from Chinese woman, man? And she was a show in the UK. It's called Loose Women, but America got their version of it. The View. Some Chinese girl, man. Margaret Chinese woman, flat chesty kind of thing. And like, oh, you like black men? She's like, yeah, I do. I like black men. Basically, I can't remember exact words. Like I like black men on the side, but I'm marrying my white man. I never felt like a piece of meat over. I said, oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, black men say, yo, black girls to bed, white girls for head. She did it to us for flip us. Like for people, you niggas is good, but yo, to settle down and ring out for and children. I don't want one of you niggas. Whoa. Black man, come on, man. You gotta do better than this, man. You gotta get our own.
That's right.
Man. Let them have their little feeling. That's how I'm a black woman make families, man. You're thinking you're a cat. You got this woman. She has sex with dogs. You think you're a cat, Chinese girl. You think, oh my god, I've got a Chinese woman. She don't want you, man. She wants to look. She said a little fun thing. She heard about the size of what's down there. A fun thing, man. Now, man, we have our own, man. Like you.
It's more like a fetish, especially like what mixed babies. It's always like a fetishize or what the black man. They don't feel like they can cook a few meals that we cook and feel like we're in. It's nasty watching it.
Yuck. Honestly, don't do it, man. Imagine that. Imagine that same white girl that was kissing the dog. Any money from London as well. I bet you last Saturday, bag them out on the line. She's like, no, excuse me, no, I'm not interested. Before she was nice. Little do you know, When you was in their ear talking about, yo, so when you got a man, and your mouth was close to hers, that breath stink of dog, man. You let me know that. She ain't no catch, man. She ain't no catch. Oh, luck, yeah. Wait, sorry, I digress. Yeah, give me Proverbs 22 and 6.
21.
2 and 6.
I got it, other one.
Come on.
Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go.
And the Bible goes, raise
And when
up a child. So I look, lad, raise up a child in the way he will go. Like basically the way you want him to go, raise him that way. For instance, if anyone watched the David Beckham documentary, his dad was a Manchester fan. It's to drive 3 hours from London to Manchester, got his son the red uniform and trained him up, and got coaches for him because he wanted to be a Manchester football player. That's the way he wanted him to go. The Bible saying, raise up a child in the way he should go, meaning the way you want him to go, raise him up that way. If we have dads in the house, we raise our kids up to be that. You got dads in the UPK in the house. We train our children up to the way we want them to go. That's how it is. We keep it in.
Okay. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it.
And when he's old, he won't depart from it. But this is the problem. We ain't got dads in the house. That's what our kids find their own way. They find father figures in the streets and they raise them up. They find men out there on the roads and they raise them up. We're in the houses. And what do we do? Blame each other as our fault, that man's fault. But really, we should be a black woman. Instead of a black woman saying, "Oh, black men ain't shit," the black woman saying, "The white man ain't shit, man, for what I did to my brothers, man." The Chinese woman. You never Chinese woman saying Chinese men ain't shit, You never Chinese man. If any Chinese man say, "See, that's what I don't go for Chinese women," you look at him like it's crazy. So why is that kind of talk normal amongst us? A black man go, "I don't date black girls." Okay, cool, man. It's man. If a black man can be right now, say, "I don't like black women, man." We be like, "Okay, cool." We hear so much. If you ever Chinese man go, I don't date Chinese women. No, you go, what sick? But John, you Chinese yourself, man. Only amongst us, that's normal. Why is that, man? What we should be saying is, you know what? Black men are messed up, man. You know why? Because the white man's a devil, man. You know what? Black women don't know their place. You know why? Because the white man's a devil, man. Our kids are crazy in the streets. You know why? Because the white man's a devil, man. Let's blame the person who's supposed to be blamed, man. Instead of blaming each other, man. That's the reason. Your dad's done drugs that was never in your life. My dad's done drugs that was never in my life. Not because they're deadbeat. Not because they're a piece of shit. Because the white man's a devil, man, that put drugs in our neighborhood, man. And made it accessible to be. That's why your dad ain't in your life because he chased their dream. Because the white man's a devil, man. Because life is so hard. Your father don't want to work. He don't want to slave. He wants an easy way out, man. That's the reason why. That's what we got to start blaming, man. I take the blame off that, man. Ukrainians don't blame Ukrainians. They blame Russia. Russia don't blame other Russians. They blame Ukraine, man. And we got to be the same way. We got to blame the opposition, man. Here's the reason why we're down. But we just keep fighting each other. Meanwhile, the man who's the real problem gets away with it. The man who's the real problem, no one asks him nothing. No one even blames him. What do people even say? You say, "Boy, you can't blame white people for your problems, You got to pass the blame. You got to blame yourself. We ain't to blame, man. We done.
Right.
Come on.
Read another one, yeah?
Come on. Yeah.
Verse 7. That the rich ruler over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender.
All right, let me get that. Anyone see the tape with the black doll and white doll? Let me see.
Years ago, I saw that.
Let me see who got it. Let me show you the doll. They call it the doll test. So they get all people, white people, black people. They get black dolls, and they get white dolls, and they sit black people down and say, which one's the ugly doll, which one's the pretty doll, which one's the evil doll, which one's the good doll. And look, this is their response.
Quale bambola è bianca? Quale bambola è nera? Quale delle due è bella?
Questa.
Qual è quella bella? Qual è quella brutta?
Ok.
E qual è quella buona? Quale è cattiva? Qual è buona?
Lei.
Chi è buona?
Perché ha gli occhi celesti.
Quale è cattiva? Perché è cattiva?
Perché è tutto nero.
E qual è la bambola che ti somiglia di più? Quale bambola è nera?
È offeso. Tu.
Boy, look at that, man. From a young age, we've been programmed that these are kids that ain't been out there in the world, ain't experienced things that we experienced already. They know this dog's bad because it's black. This dog's good because it's white. So no wonder your dad left your mom. No wonder your dad got a white woman now. No wonder he treats white people with prestige. No wonder black men are scared of the police. They ain't scared of their own brothers. No wonder we harm our own brother. Look up to a white man. Why? Because we're trying to get that white down, man. We don't want to offend that white down, man. No wonder a black man will kill his own brother, won't harm nobody else. But won't come in the ISUPK, won't come in the devil. Why? He don't want to offend that white down, man. It's young, this to be from his young, from a baby, and you're born. He taught that Superman was good, Spider-Man's good. All these men are white men. Anything prestigious and great and glory, right? And the little boy, wow, Spider-Man and Superman, all these are great white role models, man. Then guess who's the black role model now? Boys know it. By the time you hit 18, ain't no chance, man. And this is why the black woman kicks the black man out the house. The police just shut up. You see a black woman at World Hip Hop fighting, going on crazy, but for the police, she's quiet for. When she goes to her job, she's quiet, man. Why? Because in her mind, she's told that everything white is great. And black people, I have to respect them. I got to love them. Anything good is white owned. That's the reason why. If you're a baby, by the time you're 18, it's a rap, man. And that's the reason why. And why the oppressor done this to us. We didn't do it to ourselves, man. We are not to blame.
That's right.
Come on, read it again in Proverbs.
Oh, so lucky I don't. Yeah. Where was I? Salaki, where was I?
Proverbs 22:6.
21 and 6.
22 and 6.
22, can. Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6. Yeah, can. Train up a child in the way he should go.
That's what we got to start
doing.
And when? Train up our children in the way we want to go. We know how the system wants to go. The system wants them to believe they're ugly and they're bad and they're evil and everything white is good. We got to train them properly. We got to train that what being black is beautiful, man. That way, when they grow up, what they will love a black man. When they grow up, what they'll respect a black man. When they grow up, they won't kill their own man. They look up to a black man with so much prestige and lovely and a nice black man that is, man. Let me help him out, man. East Indian people love each other, man. Don't know each of them. Hello, TK. Don't know each other. They love each other. We ain't got that down. We sit our own. Oh no, him, you know. I don't like him, you know. Are we not to blame? Why? Because when we was young, we been taught that black people ain't shit, man. That's what we've been taught. That's why 21, we see a black man, and we can't even say, you know what, we've been slavery together, pushing together. Let's band together, man. We're fighting. We're arguing. My grandma once told me how she's to buy bread from one guy, and she's sorry, and then one day he knocked the door to sell some bread. Now tell him I'm not here. So mom goes, why? Because why? One time, someone said they saw him drying out. enough money from the bank, you know. I think, yo, it's the man's own money, man. You have nobody. I can't even argue, man. Just why was the devil, but it's luck, yeah. How they hating this man for drawing out his own money, man. And that's how we live. You blame the white man for that, man. The oppressors told our kids from young. Imagine Jesus Christ is a white man in Hollywood, man. One of the greatest men to ever walk the face of earth is a white man. So black people look up to white people so prestige about that's how I drugs to them, man. I can have sex with a black woman and dash away, man. The white woman now, I gotta treat her properly because she's the same color as Jesus. Man, Spider-Man, she's a Barbie doll. All these things from being young, but the black woman, I don't have to treat her good. I don't have to. It's like how you don't. It's like how you treat a human being good, but a dog, yeah, treat him good, man. You don't feed, you don't cook for your dog and season the food down. You don't have to eat the best. That's how we see each other, man. Drop that. Someone give me Revelations 1, the 101, man. This is the main reason why we ain't got respect for each other, man.
Revelation 1:1.
Yeah, 101.
Book of Revelations, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
And this is the main reason why we don't love each other and got no self-respect and self-love, man. We don't know that Christ was a black man like us. And we're going to tell you here, right here in the UPK, man. So black man, Hispanic man, you get some love for yourself. When you look in the mirror, have some respect for yourself, man. You think Christ is white, so when you look at white people, you look up to them with so much prestige and so much wisdom and knowledge. You love them, man. If they tell you to go to church on Sunday, you go to church on Sunday. They enslaved us and we still serve their God, man. They deport us and we still serve their God. We still want to be in their country, still want to be a part of them, still want to fight in their military, man. How about we start getting some love for our own, man? Let me tell you something, black man, Hispanic man. We knew that Christ was black. Maybe we'll start having some love for ourselves, man. Maybe we look up to each other with some respect, man. Maybe we look in the mirror and say, yo, I'm the same color as Christ, man. A black man walked on water like me, man. A black man made the blind see like me, man. A black man walk out of his wheelchair, man, like me, man. That's what we got to start doing. And start looking down at these oppressors, man, for the people they are. Who are cave dwellers, man.
Right.
Who are criminals, man. Ain't nothing great about no oppressor. They're the biggest criminals on the planet Earth, man. Look at their history. Criminals, man. Look at the Greeks and the Romans, man. Known for homosexuality, known for bestiality, known for stealing people's countries, man. Known for stealing lands, man. Look at Pakistan. Pakistan was India at one time, and the white man came there and divided it, man, to 3 pieces, man. India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, man. Look at Africa, man. The white man divided it, man. That's why Africans speak what? Dutch, Portuguese, British, French, divided it, man. Killed people that wasn't harming nobody, wasn't bothering nobody, man. Went to Australia, killed all the Aborigines, man, and put white people there. And now in Australia, the Aborigines are second-class citizens, man, in their own land, man. They're the minority in their own land, man. That's who this man is. This man ain't prestige. He's not great, man. He's a great murderer. That's what he is, man. He's a great murderer. China, man. Went to China and divided it. Now you got mainland China and Hong Kong, man. Told everyone to dress like him and wear suits and ties. Told everyone Christianity and his false philosophy. That's who he is, man. He's a murderer, man. He's a murderer.
That's right.
And a man that goes around colonizing people. Ain't nothing great about him, man. You know who's great? Black people are, man.
Right.
Black people are the people of Solomon and the people of Christ. And black people are the people that you read in this great Bible, man. When you read about a man like Samson, that was a black man. Man like Solomon was black man. Jesus Christ, black man. Isaiah, black man. Hosea, black man. Black women also in the Bible like Deborah, man. Black women also in the Bible like Miriam and Mary and Jesus, man. All these are black book out here. Ain't nothing great about no white man, man. Come on, keep it in.
Khan, which God gave unto him to sow unto his servant.
Skip to verse 13, Baba Kushar.
Khan. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot.
And John saw Christ, and Christ had a garment on down to the foot, a long Middle Eastern garment, man. That's how we dressed with a long garment down to the foot, like what you're going to see brothers wearing in Passover, man. Come on.
Right.
Girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
And Christ had a golden belt around his waist. The golden girdle keeps your garment together, man. Starts from flopping everywhere. Like, you know, you have a belt to keep your pants up, or you have braces to keep your pants up, but girdles are the same thing, man. But Christ was made out of solid gold. Usually girdles made out of leather or fabric. Christ was made out of gold, man. Come on.
Verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
And his head and his hairs was white and woolly. White being the color, wool being the texture, man. Christ had a full head of gray, full head of white hairs, man. And it was woolly. You know what else got woolly hair? Black people do, man. Call it Afro.
That's right.
What else got woolly hair? Hispanics and Native Indians, man. We're the ones with woolly hair, man.
Right.
If you look black, man, you look at yourself with prestige, man. That black man that you killed because he comes from another postcode, he looks like you, and he also looks like Jesus Christ. That black woman that you throw away, she looks like you, and she also looks like Jesus Christ, man. We're the prestige people in the Bible. The problem, we think that Christ is a white man. Not knowing that a black man made the blind see, a black man walked on water. This is the man you should look up to. A man like yourself, man. And if every black man knew this, then maybe we'll think twice before selling drugs to another black man.
Right.
Shit, I sell drugs to him, ain't nothing, man. Just, man. We think we don't care about black people so much. We even know that other people don't care about black people. So not only don't we care about black people because we think that we ain't shit. We know nobody else cares about black people. That's why we sell drugs to black people. Because I don't care about him. And the police would never lock me up because they don't care about me either. You dare sell drugs in a white neighborhood. So as soon as you step foot in the neighborhood, yo, excuse me, what you doing there, mate? What you doing there, mate? Yeah. We quick stuff and search. You know what you doing here? You know, you're not from here. You don't fit from around here. You obviously don't live around here. Why? Because they care about white people. They don't want your black self selling drugs around there, man. But you can do it in the black neighborhood, though. No one will stop you. Not only don't we like black people, we know no one else likes black people. That's why we can shoot another black man and speak about it and rap about it. King Von killed what? King Von had bodies under his belt, man. King Von was known to killing black men and rapped about it, man. Boasted about it. Said, rest in peace and all that stuff. He boasted about it. What did King Von know? Was King Von scared about going to jail? No. He knew something that everyone knows, and nobody cares about black people. Will Smith walked on stage and slapped Chris Rock, man. He would never slap Jim Carrey. He would never slap no white comedian because he knows something that we all know, that nobody cares, man. The police are not going to come to your house. You're not going to be arrested. No one going to kick in your door. And that's how low we become. That not only do we don't care about each other, we know that no one else cares about us too. Keep it in.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
His eyes were as a flame of fire. I mean, Christ had red eyes, man. When you read the Bible, you find out that Christ drank lots of wine, man. Drank lots of wine to the point that his eyes, the whites in his eyes were red. Come on.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
And his feet was like the color of fine brass. And your face is the same color as your feet, man. And Christ's feet was the color of fine brass. Brass is brown. Look it up in any color chart, man. Brass is a derivative of brown. It can be dark brown, light brown, not so light, not so dark, but nonetheless it's always brown. And that was Christ. Christ is a black man like you, black man like you, man. You're thinking, oh man, I'm low and no one's, I'm low and the black man ain't nothing. You think about this, man. The man that everyone talks about, everyone calls himself Christian, everyone wants to be like him, the best sold book on the face of the earth was written about black people, man. You think about that, and that way you get some self-esteem, man. Think about that before you sell jokes to another black man. Think about that before you throw away a black woman, man. Think about that when you think that a white woman's a prize, man. I want to get one of those, man. You think about that. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians were the kings and priests of the earth, man. Come on.
That's true.
As if they burnt in a furnace.
As if they burnt in a furnace. Meaning what? Jesus Christ was a dark-skinned black man. Very dark, man. Very dark-skinned, man. And now we got black men bleaching and talking about, you're too dark, man. You're this thing, you're black. That Jesus Christ was dark-skinned, man. The man that you love so much, the man that you get tambourine for and go to church on Sunday talking about my Jesus, he was a dark-skinned black man, man. Dark. The Bible goes dark like he burnt in a furnace. That furnace is like an oven. Like an oven, man. You burn anything, it comes out dark, man. Christ was a black man, but we don't know this. We're in a Christian church loving white people, loving Indian people. Anyone heard this story about the black man the other day that had sex with an Indian woman in Dubai?
You got 1 year, man.
I got 1 year, man. How did that couldn't happen, man? If you like Zone, you wouldn't be in jail right now.
Slacker, say that again, another one.
So a black man, if it was with a black woman, that wouldn't happen, man. In fact, if it weren't with an East Indian woman, this whole scenario couldn't have took place, man.
Right.
This black man went to Dubai. He's 18 years old. Found a good girl at 17 years old. Like in England, you're above consent when you're 16. So in England, this wouldn't have been a crime. So he goes to Dubai, meets a woman out there from London like him, and he's thinking with his England frame, you're not thinking, oh shit, I gotta be in Dubai, do this. He's thinking both for England. He's thinking with the British mindset, man. Has sex with this woman. She goes home. Her mum finds out. And this is how you know women are vindictive. Like a man would just wait for you to come back to London and beat you up. A man would just block the phone or you're not texting him no more. This woman did her research, man. Phoned the authorities in Dubai. Who even thinks like that, man?
Good, man.
You can't tell me that was because she was 8. No, come on, someone stop back to right. He's 18, she's 17. Okay, so the law over there, who thinks like that, man?
Right.
You know why she did that?
Right.
You know why she did that? Because he was black.
Because he's black.
That's
right.
Who the fuck
And-
nigga like my daughter? You know, you should blame your whore of a daughter, man. That's what you should blame.
That's
But ain't
right.
nobody rape her. Ain't nobody rape her, man. You make it out like
Right.
this guy's a big in his 40s and he manipulated my daughter. They are 1 year apart, and in England it's lawful.
Mm.
In England it's lawful. Man, if you love the law so much in Dubai, then go move to Dubai, man.
Right.
To use the Dubai law against this man. I mean, really, your daughter's a whore, man, and that's who you should blame, man. You taught your daughter not to lie down with men, and she disobeyed you, man. That's who you should blame, man. Probably did nothing wrong. Where he come from, it's normal. He ain't thinking like that. Slack it, Akim.
So like the other one, and I covered this as well, innit, a couple of weeks ago. She's actually about 4 months. She's 18 now, so about 4 months or so. That he's about 4 months apart, 4 months difference. So you know what I mean, right. You know what I mean. She's right beside him in age anyway, probably in the same year. I don't know where the birthday lands on. Was about 4 months apart, or you know, thereabouts.
She was just about to turn 18.
And you can't tell me that was because I want justice. That was she's your scum, and who do you think you are to lie down with my princess? And you can't tell me that this would happen if you find yourself a black woman.
That's right.
There you go. You're black, I'm black. You're black, she's Asian. Even if it's a Hamite man, the mom don't know that. The mom thinks he's one of us, and that's why she's punishing. Slakia Akim.
Go ahead,
Salakia too. Yeah, the mother waited until she got back, so all that was planned. She already knew from there. You know what I mean? But she waited till she got back. So yeah, definitely did it. You know what I mean? Did a number on him.
When things like this happen, you know. When things like this happen, you know what you say to yourself, the Lord on my side. You know what's it? For you to have sex with a woman who's months apart, the mom finds out, she calls the police in Dubai, somehow in this big city of Dubai, they somehow find you. You gotta say, boy, Lord on my side, man, do something wrong, man.
It's like it. I was just gonna say also, like this is, you know, like the other nations, this is exactly how this was, like even from slavery, like because Master's wife was a whore and slept with you, you had to die. Like, because their daughter is a whore, their wife is a whore, you have to die, or you have to be arrested, you have to, you know.
That's spot on. Master's wife's a whore, so I gotta die.
Right.
She couldn't control. No one raped her, no one held her down. She can't control herself, and therefore I gotta die, man. This brother found himself a woman, same age. She weren't, you know, no minor, and you know, therefore he gotta go to jail, man. And you look at 20 years, but it got reduced to 1 year. Right.
Right.
Right. And the wickedest thing, this is the wickedest thing. The wickedest thing is here. I bet you're gonna come out of jail, you find her back. I bet you any money you're gonna come out of jail, yeah, land back in London, yeah, and find her back. Talk about love her, man. It's the wickedest thing. You how much for the bet? He said today. Remember I said today, you're gonna come out of jail, woman, looking for his woman. In fact, you're gonna write him in prison. You're gonna say, yeah, I don't hold it against you, man. It's nothing, man. But the black woman, this one don't do black women, you know. The Indian woman get your laptop. It wasn't her fault, it was her mom. The black woman put her child support. You know, all black women, so lucky.
Right.
I mean, that's the caption. Question.
Yeah, it does. Before we wrap up, it does say in the Numbers chapter 12, verse 10. It says, Miriam became laborious, white as snow. You know, so the skin of a white person, well, leprous is like a white skin, basically.
Yeah.
And anyone is white, you could say has a deficient in, is it pigmentation?
Yeah. What? Being white ain't leprosy.
Okay.
Leprosy disease where you put a man away for the week.
7 days.
Leprosy you can catch. Like you be around white people, you can't catch it. But their skin complexion is like leprosy. Like a white man's skin complexion is like albino. It's similar. It's not albino, but it's like it. So a white man's skin complexion is like leprosy, but it's not leprosy. You feel me? But it's like, so Miriam did become white, like a white person, but her condition was something you could catch. It was like, whoa. I remember leprosy, you shot him away. I remember leprosy, you could spread it. Being a white man, you can't spread, but it is white also. That answers your question.
Yes.
All right, no sweat. We down hand to priest and prophet, true prophet Daya Allah with the announcement and salute. Cap it up. Yeah,
So,
yeah. That the one.
This one, is it?
Next page.
Page.
Next one.
This one. ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which a brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21. Malachi 3, 8 and 10 means 10 in the Hebrew, Marsharah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher, priest funds. Freewill offerings to priest, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations.
It's Hanukkah, which is December 25th.
Announce holy convocation from Sheep. Remind Akim and Akwath to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. Boots, shorts, pants, headbands, and scarves. With that man of Israel, Magium Shabbat, Magium, Barak, Yahweh Shemi Awashah Barakatah.
Yahweh Shemi Awashah Barakatam.
Magium Shabbat. Magium. Barak.
Yahweh Shema ala Ta'aba Shemi Awashah.
Dismiss. Yes.